Welcome to part 2 of the Pumps and Hoses DLC. Alright, so this is a video that's going to talk about all of the BGA system and how it works, the minimum requirements for like your BGA and how to build it, and then we're also going to show a bit of the manure separators and that kind of stuff. Alright, let's get right into it. Start with the BGAs, okay? So currently I have one right here that I just demonstrated with. So it's like the most simplest BGA you can make. So you always have to start with one of these fermenters. You have to have a gas torch, a fermenter, a digester, and a generator, and a liquid tank. Like liquid manure tank, that kind of stuff. Because if you don't, then it won't work. Your whole system will not work. Because what that torch is for is to remove any of the excess methanes. All the methane that this thing produces. So if there's any excess, it burns it off with the torch, right here. And a way to fix that issue is by putting more generators down. So you can continue just stacking them. Alright, so now you guys understand like the basics. Now I'll show you like all the things that, well, all the BGA parts it comes with. You're gonna find them, so if you scroll pretty much all the way to the end almost, you're gonna find all these pieces. So here you go, you have the digesters right here, or fermenters. So you can see you've got three different sizes, and then 3 different generators. So you have like the smaller ones down to the bigger ones, the digesters technically. So you can see you got a small one, and then you got like giant ones. And you also have a, you can drive into it one. I'm going to show that later. You have the gas torch. So that's all that stuff. And if you guys want to do manure separation, you guys can with this. With these 3 pieces right here. Alright, so we'll start by building a BGA. I'll get rid of everything here. There you go. So we'll start with this. One of the fermenters. So we're going to pick the biggest one right here. And we'll go somewhere over here. We'll just place that down. It says, so the center building of your whole entire BGA has been built. Okay. Then we go to fermenters. We're going to put one of these down. So as you can see, like all the pipes connect. Pretty nice that it actually does that now. So we're going to put one of these right here. And then we're also going to put one of the drive-in ones. Just as a demonstration. I'm going to put a gas torch back here to burn off all the excess methane. Then we're going to put down 2 of these massive generators. And then if you guys go into silos, then you're going to see all the manure tanks. For this example, I'm going to take the biggest one right here. And I'll put that right here in the back. Here you go. So that's that. So the advantage about doing this instead of the base game BGAs is that you're able to actually build it as big as you want or as small as you want. Because for example, the ones that are base game, you place them down and that's it, they're built. These ones you can expand as much as you want. Like for example, if I want to make it so that I'm able to process more silage, for example, I can go into here, scroll all the way to here, and then I can add another digester somewhere over here. So you can put another one right here if I really want to. And same thing if you don't have, or it's not fast enough for you guys can just place down a whole entire new BGA or another fermenter. So you can pretty much continue building it as big as you want. But the maximum is a 100 meter by 100 meter area. So from the center of this guy, you can only go 100 meters around. So we're going to start with this guy right here. So the advantage about this digester is that you can drive right in. I also set up a truck right here for an example. So I'm quickly going to move them to the location. And you just have to back it in. You don't have to be that far in, actually. You just have to be, like, roughly in. Like, for example, just right at the door. And you can start unloading. And pretty much that's just going to fill it up until roughly 100, well, it shows it right here. So all the fermenters or digesters all have capacities. All the digesters, for example, this one starts at 30,000, 60,000, 60,000 again, and then 150,000, 115,000. So not too bad. Just gonna put this guy over here for now, and I'll close it up. And now that we've got product, now we can go to the back here, where so you can access it and see all your different stats. Or you can, like for example here, you can unload liquids like slurry and, well yeah, just slurry. Right in here. If you go into here, so you can see right now it's producing some silage. So it's taking silage from this guy right here and putting it in. As you can see in here, slow and steady, but it's doing its job. And also, you can also take just standalone, well, just silage like any other biogas plant in the game, and you can just take it and bring it to the, well, digesters like normal. Like for example, I can just drop it in right here. And I'll start taking it out of this and putting it into the fermenter. Talking about that, we're going to turn it on now. Then it should start producing methane. That then's going to go into here. Also, if you look at the recipe, so 2,800, it does that 24 cycles a month. If I add another module, or another fermenter for example, it should add more to that recipe. See? So you can continue adding and it'll make it faster and faster. Yeah, so the methane, or the torch activated. Because yes, we don't have enough generators for now. So then you go, and then you can continue adding generators, so you don't waste any methane. But generators are pretty expensive, so I wouldn't really recommend doing that too much. So now we're going to talk a little bit about the manure separators. I'll just put one down right here, for example. And I'm going to speed up time a little bit so that we can do a little bit of work over here. It's currently right now, this guy gets good enough. Has like 10,000 liters in there. So this is designed to take your your liquid manure or your digestate and then make it become a compressed version, or so separated manure. So pretty much it takes the little bit of solids from the liquids and then it just makes it become solid again. I'll just speed this up a little bit so you can see it fills up quite a bit. But the problem is that it takes a lot of digestate. Also, you can turn it on and off right here. Alright, so that's it for the demonstration of the BGA system in the Pumps and Hoses DLC. Until next time, see you again soon. Bye for now.